As more and more people struggle with mental health disorders, our society is finally putting more focus on helping those in need of treatment. Joining us now is Dr. Stephen Lopez, professor of psychology and social work at University of Southern California. Welcome, doctor. So as we talked, you mentioned there are symptoms to look out for that are involved with serious mental illness. Can you talk about some of those?
Sure. So when we think about serious mental illness, it really represents the whole gamut of mental disorders. People can be very seriously depressed and attempt suicide. People can be so anxious that they're housebound. But we're really focusing on a different cluster of symptoms and different set of disorders. And those are which we refer to oftentimes as psychosis. And you can be depressed, you can have schizophrenia, you can have other kinds of disorders. But the main idea is this cluster of symptoms of psychosis. And they're represented by this concept that we developed called la clave. La clave means clue in Spanish. And C stands for creencias falsas, or delusions, false beliefs. L stands for lenguaje desorganizado, or disorganized language, that represents the confusion, the distortions in thoughts processes. And A stands for hallucinations. And what kind of hallucinations? Ver cosas, or see things that other people don't see, or hear things, escuchar voces. So use the clue, use la clave to detect the signs of serious mental illness.
And does this run across all demographics? People that of all different walks of life can struggle with this form of mental illness?
No question about it. It touches everybody, yes. And the thing to keep in mind, though, is that you don't just develop the illness abruptly, that it takes time. And so we want to encourage people to recognize the signs early on. So when you think about false beliefs, you think about people out to get you. You think about, they question whether you're being spied upon. But early on, you can be highly suspicious. You wonder, and you're still open to the possibility it's not true. But once it's a fixed delusion, you can't be convinced otherwise. And so if you can capture that early on, then they can get to treatment, and it doesn't have to develop into the chronic condition that sometimes we think it to be.
Dr. Stephen Lopez, thank you so much for your time this morning.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Thalia.
And we'll be continuing the conversation with Dr. Stephen Lopez, so we hope you join us for that.